Hey folks, here OS Reviews. Today you're watching our video first look at the Caseology Envoy-Series slim fit case for the Galaxy S6. This is part of their premium collection of cases, and this particular case uses the carbon fiber-ish look to it. Although it's not pure carbon fiber, it's just a design going onto the front. It still looks fairly classy and interesting. The Envoy-Series also features some other patterns that you can select from and different colors from the company's website. Also, you can find it on Amazon.com. This particular case retails for about $40, but can be found for around $15 right now on Amazon.com, so a pretty good value for the money. And Caseology has quite a few tricks up its sleeve in terms of the construction of this particular case. So the frame on this case is actually crafted out of polycarbonate, which means it's ultra rugged and durable, and even if you chip it or damage it, the color on the inside is going to be the same. It's not painted on. The fabric part of the case is also anti-static, which means it's very easy to hold and grip, and also it's crafted out of this thermal process that combines the materials together, and it actually involves multiple layers, which shows the extent of the quality that Caseology is using for this particular case. The company also is claiming there's a lipped design, which means that the camera components are slightly raised to prevent any scratching from happening on your camera lens, and the same thing can be said about the actual screen that's actually lipped from the other side. And also Caseology is claiming that the button cutouts are precision used, which means it's very easy to press, and we'll certainly test if those elements are true throughout a review, which will be coming soon. So taking a look at the actual packaging here, it looks pretty nicely designed. And if we open up the packaging from the top, inside you have access to just the Caseology case itself, and also a thank you note. I wanted to briefly take a look at the thank you note here because I think it's kind of interesting. There's a smiley face, but if you turn it over, it becomes a frowny face, and that tells you if you don't have your reviews, we don't exist. So it's kind of pushing you to publish a review if you purchase one. I think this is a very clever design that's going on here. Anyways, going back onto the case in terms of a first impression standpoint is very well constructed. It feels extremely rugged in the hand. It's slightly soft in terms of the kind of fabric part, which gives it a bit of malleability. And the company claims that if you drop this case, the corners are shock absorbing, so it's not going to damage your Galaxy S6, which is pretty carbon fiber look is actually pretty appealing, and it catches the light at various angles, gives it a pretty premium look to the overall case's design. And also the fabric overall makes it very easy to hold without getting any static. It also doesn't attract too many fingerprints, which is always a plus. On the left-hand spine, you have access to the Caseology logo and also the volume rocker, which is tactile and easy to press. And overall, the case definitely retains the slimness of the original Galaxy S6, which is always nice. The bottom features the cutouts for the speakers, the micro USB for charging, syncing, and the headphone ports. And on the other side, there's a dedicated port for the power on and off switch that feels pretty responsive and tactile as well. It's slightly risen above the surface. And the very top features also some other cutouts for the phone. And of course, on the back for the camera, it's also slightly lipped, which makes it easy to rest on a surface. Interestingly, on the inside, you have kind of this rubber build that's going on. It has this interesting design. It also prevents your phone from scratching when it's being placed into the case itself. And it actually is a relatively thick case if you look at it, but it just seems very thin on the side. So Caseology definitely did a great job of combining style with substance in that department. Overall, we think that the Envoy-Series Caseology carbon case is a pretty promising kind of accessory for your Galaxy S6. It's stylish and also seems to be well designed, well crafted, and will do the trick for protecting your product. We'll find out as we publish our review, so keep posted. This has been our video first look here at OS Reviews. This has been the Caseology Envoy-Series Galaxy S6 carbon case.